Hey buddies, it's your girl AyChristene, and today we are checking out Candyman by Domics. It's funny that this came out because I with the members, we had unlocked, I'm sorry, I'm like all over the place. We had unlocked 20 new members in October, so we got a movie night. With that movie night, we watched Candyman. They voted. That's what we watched. There are still parts that haunt me. I'm not gonna lie. Still parts that haunt me to the point where yesterday hubby had to do like a calm down session with me because there were parts that haunt me. So to see this come out, apparently this came out the same day because we watched it on the 30th. Well, technically, we started watching it on actual Halloween because there's so many technical difficulties we're running into, but that's neither here nor there. Let's see what's in store. Let's break this down. Link is in the description box below for you to check out. Now let's get started.
So the other week I watched Nia DaCosta's Candyman, which is a horror movie based on the legend of, Candyman. Don't worry, I won't be spoiling anything from the movie, but the premise of the legend is that Candyman is this ethereal being with a bloody hook for a hand, and I think sometimes he smells like honey. And if you say his name 5 times in front of a mirror, he'll appear from it and murder you horribly with this hooked hand. Now I've looked around a bit, did a little Google search for the rules of how exactly you're supposed to summon him, and I don't think I've ever seen them mention specific.
Okay. Why? Oh, is he gonna do it in this video? He better not do it in this video. I pray he doesn't do it in this video. Because I already said it once in this, while we doing this, and the camera's kind of reflective. But I ain't saying it again, okay?
Specifically that you have to say it 5 times in a row. And if you don't have to, then is there some sort of a cooldown? Like in between each time you say Candyman? Like what if I said it twice, then took a nap, took my dog out for a walk, ordered some food, summoned another demon in a different session, and then came back to say it 3 more times? Would he still appear and shank me before my food arrives? What if it was like 10 years in between names? Like you're having a sleepover with your elementary school homies, but you chicken out after the 4th Candyman, and then years later, one night when you're about to brush your teeth, and your homies call you up for a sleepover reunion, and you're like, as long as we don't do Candyman again.
And then you said it.
Count?
Right, that's true.
You're mine now.
Oh my god, Candyman, is that you? Wait, hang on.
Is that you?
I didn't say it 5 times.
Nope, it says here, Toronto, Canada, Dominic Panji.
And his face.
How do you say your last name?
Panganiban.
Yeah, July 24th, 2001. I got you tallied down 4 times. Then you left me hanging, so I just put a little note to remember. I hope it's not like that.
I hope it's all in
one session. You did say the next day, though, you weren't in front of a mirror, so I've been chilling.
No, I would never do these sort of things to test them myself or even with other people. I'm Filipino, so I grew up learning all sorts of scary folklore and superstitions in the Philippines. And also, apparently, my uncle has the 3rd eye and can see spirits, and told my sisters and I about all the weird stuff he's seen and experienced back in the homeland. And actually, even here in Canada, one time at a house we used to live in, the rest of us were out, and my uncle, who also lived with us, was home alone. He was in the kitchen, probably washing dishes or something, and then briefly heard some cries coming from the basement. He said it kind of sounded like a baby. He mentioned it to my mom later and asked if the neighbors had any babies, to which she replied, no, not to her knowledge. And even if they did, we lived in a detached house, so you wouldn't really have been able to hear a baby cry from inside of another house and hear it from the basement first before a ground level window. She told him not to tell the kids because it would obviously freak us out. But we found out anyway years later after we moved out, and I believe he heard what he heard. Dude, I just can't. I can't with the supernatural.
Did they research it? Because sometimes if someone has died in a house, somebody else who's sensitive to like the auras of these things can like sense them. So they should look into the history of that house, and if there was ever a child missing, or, you know, somebody had a baby there before, you know, like who lived there before you did?
You just can't. You literally cannot. I also grew up with a lot of kids who were all curious about the whole Bloody Mary ritual, similar to Candyman, because when you're bored as a kid, before cell phones and the internet were around, you just gotta summon some demons, know what I mean?
Yikes.
But I was a little bitch. Let me tell you something. Never feel ashamed for being scared of danger, okay? Fear is a survival mechanism. Why do you think COVID's still around? Yeah, if you're watching this in 2025, it took us this long. Anyway, don't succumb to peer pressure, okay? If they go, ooh, what's the matter? Are you scared?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that not good enough of a
Thank
reason?
you.
Let's say you do the thing, okay? Your little summoning ritual stupid thing. He either doesn't appear and you gain nothing, or he does appear and then you're dead and you still gained nothing.
Right.
What are you gonna say to them? Oh, hi. I didn't think it would actually work.
Right,
well,
like...
Shoot, man. I made the trip here. I
gotta
have
kill
to
you.
kill you. I have to. You're stupid. And what am I gonna say at your funeral?
I told him I didn't want to do it.
So. He did tell me so. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, when you watch these movies, they do that. And even kids are like that, where they, like, try to pressure somebody else. But the thing is, normally, they are scared, right? So they're trying to make you feel bad for being scared, because that will make sure you try to do it. They'll guilt you. It's guilting manipulation for you to join them, since they're already afraid, and do it with them. All you gotta do, if somebody's ever pressuring you, like, oh, are you scared? And they're calling you a loser or whatever, you'd be like, listen, boo, you're gonna die. And I'm gonna be alive. Thank you, deuces. And walk out backwards. As long as it's safe, you know, make sure it's safe. Don't walk backwards into traffic, because then it kind of defeats this whole purpose. Okay? You might as well just done the thing with them, right? But yeah, I hate it when people will be like, try to make you feel some type of way about being scared. You're trying to survive. And the thing is, this is the thing. It's not like someone's like making fun of you for being scared for, like, I don't know, going to the beach, right? You're like, oh, I want to go to the beach. No known dangers are afoot. Like, there hasn't been any shark sightings, or the water's just perfect, right? And you're like, well, I'm scared to go to the beach. And they'll be like, why? Well, I'm just scared. And I'm like, well, you scaredy cat? You know, that's normally not when they do it. They just be like, you know what, I'm just going to go to the beach. But when it's coming to doing something dangerous, right? Or adjacently dangerous, depending on what you believe. Like summoning Candyman. That is known. The story is, you summon him, you die. Okay? If you do the summoning right, you die. And that's when they want to call you a scaredy cat. Ninja, you should be scared, unless you're stupid or a fool. Because if your mindset is, hey, you're actually going to do this thing, right? There's some level of you that wants to have this thing happen. Because you don't do it just what? The fun in that, the people are like, oh, doing it just for fun. The fun is the possibility that this thing may come. And then, like he said, if it comes, you die. I don't need to be a part of that. And I'm scared, and I'm proud to say, I am bold to say, I am scared. I ain't doing that. I ain't summoning none of that. You can summon it by yourself. And if you feel like, oh, I'm a loser, I'm scary, that's fine. I'm going to be a loser and scary and alive. Over here, you do what you got to do. And this is the thing. A lot of the times when you are strong and bold and claiming confidently that, yes, Ninja, of course I'm scared, that person normally won't do it, because they'll be like, you know what? Okay, they're kind of confronted with that. A lot of times they don't. Sometimes they stick hold to, like, okay, I already put my balls down. I got to go and do it. And if they do, boo, you ain't got to be with them. Let them die. If they want to do this and die, let them die, okay? You did what you could. That's it. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I'm not saying that name for the rest of my life. He's going to be like Voldemort, he who cannot be named. Because in the case that it is a no cooldown, and you can say it now, when you're 45, when you're 52, when you're 65, and then when you're 80, and each of them times count, I will not say them together. I'll say it can't. No, I was about to say it. I would say the first name, and then I'll say, woman later. I'm not going to say all at one word. Never. yeah. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you like that video, check out the link in the description box below to support Domic. If you like this video, hug the life out of the like button. I love you guys as always. And until next time, buddies. Toodles.